Number 1. Write an equation for each of the lines that forms the x. I'm going to start by writing an equation for this line here, that's blue. It goes through the origin. And recall that in order to write the equation of a line, we need to know two pieces of information. We need to know its slope, and we need to know its y-intercept. Now, first of all, the slope of this line here in blue would be how much the y's change per x. So we can see that the y's increase by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and the x's increase by 1 unit. So that means that the slope of this line will be 6 over 1. We can also see that the y-intercept of this line is 0. So the equation of that line would be y equals 6x plus 0, or simply y equals 6x. Now let's take a look at the red line. So this line here, it has a similar slope to the blue line, except that it goes down 6 units and over 1 unit. So its slope will be negative 6 over 1. So that means that its equation will be y equals negative 6x and plus its y-intercept, which is 6. Now, for the next problem, it says, write an equation of the 4 lines that form the rectangle around the x. Well, here's one line that forms the rectangle around the x. Here's another. Here's a third. And here's yet a fourth. Now, let's start with this horizontal line here. You'll notice that every single point on this horizontal line would have to have a y-coordinate of 6. For instance, this point is 0, 6, this point is 1, 6, this point is 2, 6, and so on. So every single point on that horizontal line has a y-coordinate of 6. So its equation is simply y equals 6. Now, this horizontal line here, every single one of its coordinates has a y-coordinate of a y-coordinate of 0. Therefore, its equation is y equals 0. Now, these vertical lines. This vertical line, every single one of its points has an x-coordinate of 1. So this point is 1, 0, this point is 1, 1, this point is 1, 2, and so on. So every single point on that vertical line has an x-coordinate of 1. So we say that its equation is x equals 1. And for this vertical line here, every single one of its points has an x-coordinate of 0. So its equation is x equals 0. So you should see that horizontal lines always have an equation that's in the form y equals a number, whereas vertical lines have equations in the form x equals a number.